let's get right into it. LtWarhammer as Green Falco, obviously, and KirbyCannon as Pikachu, not so obviously. So right now, KirbyCannon managing to get some hits at the start. I feel like as the matches go on, it's going to be harder and harder because LtWarhammer is really good at just figuring people out after just a short period of time. So LtWarhammer finally starting to get a minor % lead. KirbyCannon trying to get the reads on him, but just cannot. Is able to get in there though. Let's see how far he can take this. Gets another nair. Misses the Thunder Shock, but is able to pressure him with it and gets the F smash read. And that's going to be it for LtWarhammer's first stock. We're at even stocks and percentages yet again. LtWarhammer able to get that down here in neutral, but the shine does not connect very awkwardly. Good pressure from LtWarhammer, starting to get some pressure started up and some combos. Getting a pretty solid % lead. You will just want to be closing these stocks out as soon as possible because that's going to be his main problem on Dreamland. It is not winning neutral, but getting these stocks closed out. It's going to be extremely rough. And is able to get the F smash read on his movement, but isn't able to close out the stock this time either, even with the second F smash. Good F tilt to cover the up B on the stage. 2 back airs in a row, the edge guard, but both times they're weak, so it isn't doing very much. Again, another F tilt, but this time it will have just enough knockback to send him off stage. And the taunt. Let's see how tilted KirbyCannon gets, if at all. Again, starting to approach with just nairs in neutral. Looks like he is getting a bit more efficient, or becoming, or rather, not becoming, rather, starting to fish for those nairs a bit more. He's able to get up there after weird neutral from Warhammer, and able to continue pressure on the platforms where Pikachu has a lot of options for what he wants to do. And slowly but surely, KirbyCannon is closing out this % deficit. See what LtWarhammer is going to do to respond. Is starting these combos up, gets a nice 60 to 70%. And gets the double down air. Will he be able to recover? Yes, he will. LtWarhammer with a full 1 stock lead, 2 stocks against KirbyCannon's 1. Let's see what he, or rather, what either of them are going to do to try to either close out the gap or just close out the game, in Warhammer's case. Some more neutral, largely just missed nairs from KirbyCannon and platform movement from Warhammer. Good jab from Warhammer, could have converted, but again, couldn't have possibly reacted, and so he didn't do anything preemptively out of jab. Good up air to nair from KirbyCannon. Again, going for these F smash reads that really just have not been connecting. Good thunder. Is starting to close out the % deficit, but LtWarhammer making getting a lot of hits. It's going to be rough. Even if KirbyCannon takes the rest of the stock without taking much more %, which it doesn't look like that's going to be the case, he's still going to have a very rough time on the next stock. Good forward smash from LtWarhammer, just barely not enough to close out the stock, and that will be it on the edge guard. LtWarhammer taking game 1. Let's see where Digital Cannon is going to take him. It depends on what Warhammer bans. If Warhammer is smart and bans FD, then Digital Cannon is most likely going to be FOD. But if Warhammer doesn't ban it, he probably is going to go FD. Depends all on what Warhammer bans. Whether it's FD or literally just any other stage. Unless Cannon isn't comfortable on FD for some reason, in which case might go a different stage, but we'll see. And it looks like there's going to Battlefield. Interesting pick. KirbyCannon may not may not have wanted to go FOD, but getting a somewhat strong start. Let's see if he can get a percent lead that isn't more than 10 to 20. LtWarhammer quickly responding though, and it's gonna be just from this point on. It's gonna be super rough for Cannon trying to get a lead because, as I've mentioned earlier, LtWarhammer is really good at just figuring people out, and he's just gonna be a solid wall for the rest of the game. Like Cannon is gonna have to make some sort of mid-game, like, personal revelation or something if he wants to have any chance of winning this game or the rest of the set. So far, Warhammer actually winning a lot in neutral, not getting too many combos, but almost got a pretty good pressure situation there, but did get down there by Cannon, and that is going to be the stock. See what Warhammer's going to do. He has a lot of options since it is early percent, and he can crouch cancel a lot of Kirby's attacks. Nice double shine. That is going to kill off the top, and again, another taunt. Cannon, probably no stranger to him though. Doesn't seem to be getting tilts in terms of his plays a lot, other than just, of course, throwing out a bit more nairs than usual, but Warhammer not really taking advantage of that. Good nair to up smash to Thunder. Pretty good combo. And let's see if Cannon can take the stock without taking any percent. He will. 2 stocks even percent for both of them. Let's see what Warhammer is going to do now that it's fairly close to even. Cannon's using a lot more just run-in nairs, and Warhammer doesn't really know what to do. Nice jab reset to F smash. He does try to cover Lieutenant Warhammer's up the angle with the up smash, but doesn't work out. But still, Cannon's doing a lot better than he was doing last game. Nice nair that will probably close out Lieutenant Warhammer's third stock. And yep, Warhammer on his last stock. Fairly sizable lead for Cannon. Let's see what Warhammer is going to do to try to even this up or even take the game. Right now, we got some good pressure from Warhammer. That F smash will close out Cannon's third stock, and we're going to see what they're going to try to do. Already, this last game was like a tight battle. So Warhammer actually sticking to the platforms a lot, very interesting, even though lasers have worked out for him very well. Cannon's starting to get a pretty solid percent lead. Warhammer's going to have to do something if he wants to take this game. See what he's going to do. It is a bit more even now. Warhammer finally taking a minor percent lead, but is that going to be it? Cannon is going to do a fairly weird SD, and that is going to be it for Warhammer. He will be advancing in the bracket. Good stuff to both players.